Let's have another one. How are you? Oh, did you really? Hey, that works though.
Senior volleyball player for Southwest Florida. Senior parents. Senior volleyball player. Good evening, Falcon Nation. Tonight is senior night here at Douglas County West High School. At this time, we're going to recognize and honor our 5 senior volleyball players. Our first reckoning is number 2, Jack Sadam. Jenna, the daughter of Brian and Alyssa Sadam. Jenna has her sights set on a future in healthcare. She plans to become a physician assistant, though she is still deciding which college she will attend this fall. Jen is looking forward to the opportunities ahead as she continues her education and works towards her career goals. One of her favorite memories from her time in volleyball is the overnight carny camp during her freshman year. Jenna Sadam! Number 4, Jasmine West. Jasmine is the daughter of Chris and Christy West. After graduation, Jasmine plans to attend college for powerlifting, though she's still undecided on how she should go. Her favorite high school memory is cheering on the team at the volleyball game in the Memorial Stadium, an unforgettable moment of school spirit and excitement. Jasmine West. Number 10, Amelia North. Amelia is the daughter of Adam and Michelle North. Amelia is committed to Concordia University of Nebraska and Seward to play collegiate volleyball on the second-ranked team in the NAIA. She plans to study mathematics. Amelia shared that God has blessed her with lifelong friendships through the sport. She reached 1,200 career assists her junior year by setting for one of her best friends whom she had met through volleyball. More important than achieving the title, Amelia relished celebrating with her teammates and the coaching staff. Amelia North! Number 19, Maren Tereski. Maren is the daughter of Nick and Brittany Tereski. Maren plans to attend the University of Nebraska-Lincoln after graduation. One of her favorite memories from volleyball is the team's strong performance against Lincoln Lutheran early this season. Maren Tereski. And number 42, Abby Mayer. Abby is the daughter of Teresa and Padre. After graduation, she plans to continue her volleyball career at the collegiate level, though she is still deciding which school she will attend. One of her favorite memories was from the time in We'd like to thank all of these 5 seniors for their hard work and dedication to the DC West Falcon volleyball program. Thank you, seniors! Now the juniors have some gifts for the senior.
Welcome to DC West Falcon Gymnasium as we are getting ready for some varsity volleyball. A little bit ago, you were able to watch the JV as they went into full 3 sets right there. DC West was able to pull it out and be able to take the win for the JV. Now, the varsity will be taking the field. We did have the seniors introduced. It is senior night, and it is also pink out as we are looking at Breast Cancer Awareness Month being October. And so just a reminder, all women's sports, young girls sports being played with pink out shirts. So again, we will hear more about that as we continue on. But right now we have the AWS Well Company of Meade, Nebraska and Anchor Roofing pregame. And let's go ahead and turn things over right now over to the Coach's Corner with the media department as they were able to take their interview.
Coach Wald, how are we doing today?
Good, Coach Stanley.
I'm here with Coach Wald today. Students are out of the building because it's Teacher in Service Day, Parent-Teacher Conferences, so no Cash's Corner, but Coach Daly with Cash's Corner here with Coach Wald. Thanks for having us on today.
Thanks for having me.
Talk about the season here a little bit. So winners the 7 of your last 9 before this week, with some of the big wins over there, beating UTAN, beating Bergen at home. I know Bergen's still currently rated in top 10 out there. Talk to us about how that kind of lifted the spirits of the team and kind of built some momentum coming into the season, or kind of the home stretch of the season here.
I think those were 3 very big wins for us, having all 3 of those at home and building off on that and got to win all 3 of them. I think just gave us girls a lot more confidence in everything that they can do and believing in each other.
On top of that, I mean, they had a Class A Omaha Westview in there win as well. Second place win down at the Louisville tournament. Just a great stretch of volleyball there all around.
Girls have been playing, very well, and I believe they're in for it for each other and want to play for each other and having a good team atmosphere.
Good. Now, busy week of volleyball here. So last week, kind of a slower week, 1 game. This week, JV Triangular on Monday, Varsity Triangular Tuesday, dropped 2 heartbreakers up there at West Point Beamer. How'd the team respond yesterday knowing you have a game again tonight and a game tournament this weekend?
And, as long as they're always focused on effort, attitude, and energy. Against Oakland Craig, I thought we played one of our better games that we've lost and had everything. If we can keep carrying that over, good things are going to happen.
That's good. Conference. I think one of the questions that Cash asked a couple weeks ago was some goals you had on the season. One of them was being the conference regular season champs. Arlington comes in tonight. You have 2 more conference games, Arlington, Louisville.
Correct.
So in the driver's seat for conference regular season championship. Talk to us about that, and what's the goals for tonight? Looking to bounce back against Arlington.
And that's like we said, want to be regular season conference champs are one of our goals, and starts with tonight again with having Arlington come in and having it senior night for us. I think our girls will be really fired up and prepared to that to take that next step before conference tournament next week, and then the following week we're ending up with Louisville.
Now you just hit on it here. My next question is going to be about your seniors. Tonight is senior night out there. Talk to us about the seniors and what they kind of meant to this program. Most all of them been here 4 years. A couple of them, I think, transferred in later on. But what have they meant to the program, and how have they done throughout their time here?
They have meant a great deal to the program. Amelia's been sent for us for the last 3 years, and she's closing in on 1,500 career assists, and has done a great thing defensively. And, Jazz has moved positions this year and has really embraced her role. Marin, unfortunately, went down game 5 or 6 of the year and probably won't be back until the last week, if she's even back by then. But she's really stepped up into a leadership role, helping out even though she's not playing. And Abby has really stepped up into her libero role and taking more initiative on defense. And Jetta's been around the program since she was in 4th grade, I believe. She was a student manager 4th grade through 8th grade, and then coming in and doing a great job on the outside for us.
That's great. That's a great senior class. Before we continue, we're going to take a break here to listen to Coach Kenobi, or Mr. Kenobi's, business marketing class.
This is Nolan Asher. I'm talking about the Powerlifting Club here at DC West in the weight room.
Hey, this is Barrett, a member of the Powerlifting Club. If you like getting stronger, being more healthy, then powerlifting is definitely a good choice for you. Build a lot of teamwork and many other great things. So definitely keep your eyes open for powerlifting. Powerlifting starts in the spring. Very flexible schedule. You can compete in some competitions if you like. Very fun.
All right, and we're back. Big starts of volleyball this week, but next week, Ted returns to conference tournament. Already played majority of your teams in your conference tournament. Looking at the bracket, gotta like your side of the things out there. First round home game. Talk to us about conference tournament and what to expect there.
Oh, and this is probably the most our conference has been where I think anyone could win it. Pretty even. A lot of teams are above 500 or quite a few. We get to open up with Fort Calhoun, beat them a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully we can carry that over to the first game with them. And then we'd either have Syracuse or Louisville in the semis.
So good. Who in your opinion is probably the team to beat outside of yourself? Obviously, who's the one team you're maybe looking forward to a rematch or another game with?
We haven't played Louisville yet, and I know they're strong and very well coached and everything. And hopefully we get a shot at them, and then either who's ever on the other side, Conestoga, Raymond Central, or UTAN.
Yeah, the conference is deep out there.
Yes,
I was looking through PowerPoints the other day, and everybody's about right there where anything could have shifted along, so that'd be good. About a month to go here, 3-4 weeks to go for the season. What's one area you feel like your team could improve upon that you're like towards the tail end of the season here, if you wanted to make a postseason push? If there's one area you feel like your team could improve upon, what was that one area?
I think our serve receive, we have to get more consistent. Times we're not bad, but we just have to become more consistent in serve receive. When we can become more consistent in serve receive, Amelia and Ava can set our hitters that are going to lead us to kills.
Yeah, it's always about that first pass, right?
Yes, it
That's
is.
kind of volleyball. Change here up a little bit here. Coach Wall, you watch a lot of college volleyball. I know you watch a lot of the Huskers. Nora Wirtz playing for the Creighton Blue Jays. What's one thing that stands out watching college volleyball that you maybe want to take back to your high school team as you watch as much college as you do? You're something that's like, man, that's something I see as you grow and develop as a coach and all that.
I think a lot of them buying in as a team. Just really looking at the Huskers this year, they probably have 6 girls that could start for any other team that don't play a lot. And they're buying in, hey, this is a team effort, and we do what we do. The end result's going to take care of itself. And I'm hoping, we have a great group of kids and a lot of depth, and and I believe our kids have kind of bought into that aspect of it also. But I think that's one thing that everyone has to buy into.
No, for sure. That's always you have good programs out there. Kids develop and they want to win. It's all about putting the team first and want to win. That's been something I've seen out there. So that's all I got here for you, Coach Wald.
Well, thank you very much.
Appreciate you having on today. And again, sorry Cash isn't here. No Cash today, but hopefully filled in here. And good luck to you tonight.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
See you, Coach.
See ya.
All right. Now I got to edit this and put.
That was Chip Dolling, the teacher for the sports media class, doing the introduction and interview with Coach Wald. And thank you for doing that and bringing that our way today. Again, that's part of the pregame from AWS Well Company, Meade, Nebraska, and Anchor Roofing. Just about a minute away from coming back and having introductions and the national anthem and getting ready for some volleyball right here on BSDN Live and WDCNEmedia.com.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Welcome back to DC West Gym, home of the Falcons, as we are getting ready for varsity volleyball, taking on Arlington Eagles. And, well, we did have senior night just a little bit ago, where we were able to honor and introduce the class of 2026 as they are getting ready. So now we see the teams are lining up. Here pretty soon we'll turn things over to the in-house announcer and do the introductions. And again, look forward to some great volleyball.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Douglas County West High School for tonight's Capital Conference game between the Eagles of Arlington High School and your Douglas County West Falcons. Now, we will all please rise and remove your cap as we honor America with our national anthem. Now, let's get the lineup for tonight's contest. First for the Eagles, the non-starter. Number 2, Brooklyn Westham. Number 8, Aurora Bermud. Number 9, Maya Kent. Number 12, Victoria Weimer. Number 13, Madison Lynn. Number 14, Reed Lancaster. Number 18, Kate Lawson. Number 19, Riley Hayden. Now, the starting lineup for the Arlington Eagles. Number 4, Corinne Crosland. Number 5, Riley Kylo. Number 7, Evie Kala. Number 10, Abby Hilgenkamp. Number 11, Macy Wolf. Number 15, Rachel Propp. And at the libero position, number 3, Leah Franz-Luer. Assistant coaches are Frankie Raymond, Tiffany Pikes, Callie Atkinson, and Charlotte Bierman. Head coach of the Eagles, Aaron Stoicic. And now, the non-starters for your Douglas County West Falcons. Number 3, Kaylee Green. Number 9, Allie Cook. Number 11, Grace Allen. Number 13, Haley Campbell. Number 14, Isabel Irwin. Number 15, Michaela Capello. Number 17, Parker Sesko. Number 20, Emma Kaposid. Number 22, Kimmy Nelson. Mallory Shaw. And at the libero position, number 42, Eddie Rayer. Assistant coaches are Rachel Wall and Katie Nelson. Head coach of the Falcons, Bob Wall. Let's play Capital Conference Volleyball.
All right, there's the introductions, and we are ready for the Capital Conference Volleyball action to take place. Earlier, they were able to honor the class of 2026. If you missed that, you can certainly rewind and go back and watch that in between the games as Jetta Sodom, as well as Jasmine West, Amelia North, Maureen Jurek, Abby Rayer were all involved in that. And so again, congratulations to them as they are wrapping up their high school career while they're at the beginning portion of that. In fact, the first quarter is just wrapping up, and parent-teacher conferences are running rampant everywhere. So hopefully everybody's doing well. We might be able to talk to one of them after the game and find out how things are going there. But first, let's get ready for some volleyball, and that wraps up our AWS Well Company and Anchor Roofing and Siding pregame show right here on WDC Any Media and BSDNlive.com. We do want to say thank you to all the sponsors who are a part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club as they continue to just go out and do great things for the students, the athletes, and the community. We want to say thank you to the MVP sponsors, Anchor Roofing, AWS Well Company, One Staff, Raystone Wealth Partners, Brian Urban, Smart Freight Funding, TDH Roofing and Siding, and Porky Butts. First serve comes across, and free ball back over to the Falcons. Pick it up, and they get to send it across. Good attack, but dug out by the Eagles. Eagles send it back over to the Falcons. Coming back over to the near side. Back to the back row for the Eagles. On to the far side. Hit goes across through the blockers. Picked up. Sent all the way across the near side. Tapped over the blockers. And with the kill is Jetta Sodom. So leading off right there. Good volley to start. Haley Campbell coming in to serve. 1-0. Set number one. Kicking things off right now. Serve comes across, drops in, and that's a service ace. All right, so one service ace. Coming in, comes across, drops in, hits the net, and that's an ace number two. Haley Campbell now with two serving aces to lead off right there, 3-0. Falcons leading over the Eagles. Next serve on the way, gets across, dug out, sent forward onto the far side, but into the net. Involved in the block was Mallory Shaw. 4-0. Falcons starting off strong. Set number one tonight. Next serve comes across. Drops in, overhit, but right there to just kaboom it in was Mallory Shaw for the point. So, Mallory Shaw with a kill. 5-0 serve. Comes across, drops in. Eagles on the near side. Disagreement from the two judges. One says in, one the upper deck judge says it was out. Communication, and of course, the judge on the stairs always wins. 6-0. Next serve from Campbell. Drops in and chasing it down. Going to be a free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the far side. Goes all the way across with the attack. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles then send it to the back row, but right there with a kill is Riley Kylo, Jr. for the Eagles. Going back to serve is Everly Kalhoff. Serve drops in. Falcons setting it up. Not able to get it over the net. Point goes over to the Eagles. 2 serving 6. Kalhoff with the next serve. It drops into the back row, sends it forward, keeps it right in the middle, and setting it up with a nice kill right there. Again, Mallory Shaw able to drop that one down. Side out. Going back to serve for the Falcons is Ava Neubauer, junior. Ava's serve comes in. Sent forward by the Eagles onto the near side. Taps all the way across. Trying to get it, but just out of bounds. Not able to return side out back over to Arlington. Eagles now 3 serving 7. Going back to serve for the Eagles is Riley Killo. And there's a service ace for the Eagles. Kylo with the ace, now 4 serving 7. Next serve comes across. Drops in, sending it forward, and out of bounds. Off of the Falcons. Eagles working their way back with a couple of aces right there for Kylo. Next serve comes in, drops in. Falcons keep it right in the middle, taps it into the blockers, and a double hit. Or a lifting hit. Right there, side out, point over to the Falcons. Jetta Sodom back to serve for the Falcons. Serve comes across, drops in on the far side, comes all the way across to the near side. Blocked. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons sending it forward and able to tap it over the blockers, but dug out by the Eagles. Second hit back over to the Falcons. Falcons with the attack, goes the back row for the Eagles. Eagles sending it from the back row, not able to get it to go over. Point goes over to the Falcons. 9-5 serve. Saddam back to serve. Serves up, comes across, drops in. Eagles keep it on the near side, but just missed time, and into the net they go. Point to the Falcons. 10-5. Falcons with a 5-point lead. Jetta Sodom with the serve. Set number 1. Comes across, drops in. Eagles go to the back row and just not able to get it to go over. Point goes over to the Falcons. Sodom getting the go-ahead whistle. 11-5. Serves across. Eagles keep it on the near side. The attack gets blocked. Trying to dig it out, but not able to do anything. Out of bounds off of the Eagles. 12-5. Eagles take a timeout, and so will we, as we'll say thank you to some of our sponsors, a part of the Falcon Bright Booster Club right here on WDCNEmedia.com.
Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium, home of the Falcon volleyball team as they are taking on the Arlington Eagles. We're in set number 1, and the Falcons with a very strong start, leading 12-5, and we have Jettis Autumn serving continued for the Falcons. The Eagles trying to disrupt their timing with the timeout. Serve comes across. Dug out, almost overhit, but able to save and get over the Falcons. Falcons with the attack comes across, dug out in the back row. Eagles just not able to get their hands into it, and point goes over to the Falcons. 13-5, set number 1. Serve comes across, dug out. Second hit back over to the Falcons. Falcons on the near side send it all the way across. Goes to the back row and out of bounds. Did not get touched, so point goes to the Eagles and side out. Going back to serve for the Eagles is their libero, Leah Flatzenlibers, but we have a service error and a side out back over to the Falcons. Mallory Shaw back to serve. Serve comes across, drops in. The Eagles setting it up on the far side. The attack goes in, dug out by the Falcons. Second hit back over to the Eagles. Eagles at the net, back over to the far side, and tries to get to the back row. Off the net, saving a free ball back over to the Eagles. Good job by the Falcons. And the Eagles try to get it up through the block. Able to get a drop on the Falcons side, but very good volley right there and a couple of good saves off the net by the Falcons. Eagles now has Heidi Hilgenkamp going back to serve. 14-7, goes the back row. Almost a little long there, but the Falcons able to dig it out and send it in. Eagles free ball back over to the Falcons. Setting it up on the far side. The attack comes down. And with the kill is Emma Kopis. And she looks like she actually turned her ankle when she came down on that one, so she's off to the bench. Amelia North coming in to serve. Serve comes in. Nice teardrop serve, drops to the far side, gets it over the blockers. Great attack right there by Abby Rayer with a dive, but to try to save it, just not able to get it to go. Point inside out over to Arlington. 8 serving 15. And back to serve for the Eagles is Crossland. Serve goes over. Falcons try to free ball, but just too close to the net. Point goes over to the Eagles. Corinne Crossland, senior for the Eagles. Next serve coming in. Falcons setting up in the middle, but goes wide. Point now again to the Eagles. 10 serving 15. Eagles working to come back in this first set. Next serve comes across, drops in. Falcons bring it to the near side. The attack goes across and able to drop in with a kill is Grace Lodness. Going back to serve is Kinley Nelson for the Falcons. 16 serving 10. And that's a service ace. Nelson with the ace, and next serve comes across. And that one gets pushed forward by the Eagles. Through the blockers, out of bounds. Point goes to the Falcons, 18-10 in this first set. Next serve drops long. And so the service violation side out over to the Eagles. Eagles send back Macy Wolf to serve. Senior for the Eagles. Serve comes across, drops in. Falcons overhit, and it hits the upright out of bounds. Point goes over the Eagles. 12-18. Arlington with the serve. Serve comes across. Pushed forward by the Falcons, and getting it. Great placement, and up with a Haley Campbell kill. Campbell going back to serve now. Serve comes up, drops in, and that goes wide for the side out over to the Eagles. Eagles are sending back Everly Kalhoff. Falcons on the near side. The attack is dug out by the Eagles, but not able to do anything with it. So that kill. The kill goes to Jetta Sodom. And that sends back Ava Neubauer for the serve. The serve is up, drops in. Eagles send it on the far side. The attack goes to the very back line, and it stays in. So Wolf with a kill on that one. Back to serve is Kylo. Falcons send it up and ends up going out of bounds off of the Falcons. Point goes over the Eagles. 15 serving 20. Serve comes across, drops in, chasing it down, just not able to get to it. Point goes over to the Eagles. Eagles working their way back, 16-20 deficit. Riley Kylo. And that one hits the net for the service violation. Side out over to the Falcons, 21-16. Coming in is Kinley Nelson. Going back to serve is Jetta Sodom. Serve comes in. Sent forward by the Eagles, right to the back row, just not able to get it over the net. Point goes over to the Falcons, 22-16. Sodom with a serve again. Drops in. Overhit and ready for it to send back. The Eagles are trying to get it to go over to the Falcons. Falcons second hit. Third hit from back row. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles overhit and waiting for it right there was Mallory Shaw with a kill. Point goes over to the Falcons. 23-16. Falcons continue to serve. Jetta Sodom with the serve. Serves up, comes across. Sent forward, out of bounds. Trying to rescue it, but not able to do it. Brings up set point for the Falcons, 24-16. Sodom with a set point serve coming up. Comes across. Dug out by the Eagles onto the far side. Gets it over the blockers and to drop in. So side out, point over to Arlington, but it is still a set point. Arlington brings in Leah Fratzenlubers. Libero serves. Sent to the near side, and track is back over to the Falcons. Falcons on the near side with the attack. It's over the blockers, dug out by the Eagles. A free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons right in the middle with the attack, and up for the kill. Mallory Shaw to wrap up the set. So set one is in the hands of the Falcons. So let's go ahead and say again thank you to sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club right here on WDC Any Media and BSDNlive.com.
Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com. Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com. New Moon Cleaning is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports and Activities and Booster Club. You can check out New Moon Cleaning, where you can refresh, renew, and revive your home. Find them at new-moon-cleaning.com.
Omaha Animal Medical Group is a full-service veterinary clinic located at 3316 North 120th Street in Omaha. Our 3 doctors are available for regular appointments, walk-ins, emergencies, and surgical procedures. Dr. Courtney Knott of Omaha Animal Medical Group offers small animal veterinary in-home visits to Valley and Waterloo residents. This is a low-stress option for your pet's health care needs.
Omaha Animal Medical Group, where pets are family.
Porky Butts Barbecue at 15475 Ruggles Street, Omaha is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports, Activities, and the Booster Club. We want to say thank you for their support, and if you're looking for good barbecue, it's Omaha's best barbecue. It's stupid good. You can order online or talk about catering by going to porkybuttsbbq.com. Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com.
Welcome back to the Falcon Gymnasium as we continue on with varsity volleyball. Falcons took the first set against the Arlington Eagles, pretty handily, in fact, 25-16. So now it's time for the Eagles to start off with a serve. Got back to serve is Eva Kalhoff. Nice dig by the libero. A free ball back over to the Eagles. Eagles on the far side of the attack, and that is long. Point goes over to the Falcons. Sending back Amelia North to serve. One of the seniors honored tonight. And that serve goes off the hands and out for a service ace. Great day to have an ace right there on senior night. 2-0, Falcons lead, set number 2. First set in the Falcons' pocket. Comes all the way across from the back row. Falcons take it over on the near side, and with the back row kill is Mallory Shaw. Mallory Shaw really kicking things off. 6 kills so far this evening. We're only in set number 2. North, next serve, comes across. Drops in. Free ball back over to the Falcons, who set it up onto the far side with Mallory Shaw again. Another kill. 2 in a row, that makes 7. Falcons with a 4-0 lead in set number 2. North with the next serve, comes across. Eagles onto the far side. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the far side. The attack comes across, but not able to get it over. So Kaylee Green just not able to get it over the net in time. So that gives the point and a timeout. The serve over to the Eagles. Eagles send it to the back row. Falcons able to send it across. Free ball back over to Arlington. Arlington sends it across. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons right in the middle. Taps it over the blockers, but it goes out. Point stays with the Eagles. Serving for the Eagles is Riley Kylo, Jr. Serve comes across. And that one goes long, and side out goes to the Falcons. Chetasatam back to serve, 5-2. The serve's up. Eagles keep it on the near side. The attack dug out, sent forward, and just too close to the net, not able to recover off of that one. Side out, point over to the Eagles. Coming in is Leah Lubers to serve, the libero. Serve comes across. Falcons setting it up onto the near side. Taps it over the blockers, and with the kill, that is Kinley Nelson. That sends Mallory Shaw back to serve for the Falcons. Mallory Shaw's serve is on its way. Sent forward to the far side. Gets it over the net. Falcons. Free ball back over to the back row of the Eagles. Back to the far side with the attack. And the kill right there for Macy Wolf. Side out point over to the Eagles. Macy Wolf tied with Addie Helgenkamp on kills of 3 each. Helgenkamp with the serve. Drops in for the Falcons, keeps it on the near side, taps over the blockers, and with a kill, that is Kinley Nelson. Oh, they're actually giving that to Haley Campbell. Neubauer back to serve. Ava Neubauer is getting ready for the serve, gets the go-ahead whistle, comes across. Sent forward right at the net. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up onto the far side with the attack. Comes down the line and the kill. Right there. And that kill is Grace Lovness. Going back to serve, continued is Neubauer. Serve comes across. Eagles overhit, and right there waiting for it is Haley Campbell for the kill. Falcons increase their lead right now 9-4 in set number 2. Neubauer's serve comes across. Eagles in the middle with the attack. Dug up, but not able to rescue it. Side out point goes over to the Eagles. Going back to serve for the Eagles is Corinne Crosland, the senior. Serve comes across. Falcons set it up right in the middle and dug out in the back row by the Eagles all the way across with a free ball, but just doesn't able to get it over the top. Point goes over to the Falcons. Stepping back to serve is Kinley Nelson. 10-5 serve. Serve comes up, comes across, and that one goes long. So side out goes to the Eagles, 6-10. Serving is Macy Wolf for the Eagles. Serves on its way now. sent forward by the Falcons. Stays on the far side. The attack goes long. Point goes to the Eagles, 7-10. Eagles serve. Wolf serving. Serves up and sent forward by the Falcons. On to the near side with the attack. Goes across and Sodom finding the empty space on the floor for the kill. Mallory Shaw coming in, and then going back to serve is Haley Campbell. Campbell dribbles, gets the go-ahead whistle, and the serve is up. Eagles send it onto the far side. Blocked by the Falcons and out of bounds off of the Eagles. Point goes to the Falcons, 12-7. Campbell with the next serve on the way. Chasing it down. Eagles with the free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up onto the near side with the attack. Good dig by the Eagles and out of bounds off of a rebound. Point goes to the Falcons, 13-7. Campbell back to serve again. Waiting for the go-ahead whistle as doing some change. There we go. Now we're able to get back in, waiting for the serve. Campbell with the serve is up, comes across. Eagles keep it on the near side. Dug out by the Falcons to the far side. Keeps it right in the middle with the attack, but dug out by the Falcons again after a block. Falcons not able to get it over the top. Point goes over to the Eagles, and the Eagles send Evie Kalhoff back to serve. Serves up and off the hands of the Falcons, going Jasmine West, not able to contain that. Ace for the Eagles. 9 serving 13. Kalhoff gets a go-ahead whistle. Send across. Falcons setting it up. The attack, and with the kills, Mallory Shaw. North with a serve for the Falcons. Comes across. And a service ace. So North with another ace. Second one for the evening. Comes across, drops in. Eagles chasing it down. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up. Off hit to the side. But a net violation by the Eagles, so a point goes over to the Falcons. And that's a timeout, and we will come back after we take a timeout with them right here on WDCNEmedia.com.
Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Welcome back to the Falcon Gymnasium. It is varsity volleyball as the Falcons have a commanding lead. It's set number 2. They have already had set number 1 in their pocket. Eagles trying to disrupt the timing of North as the Falcons have a 16-9 lead as they serve. North serve comes across. Eagles, free ball back over to the Falcons, to the back row. Falcons sending it up and second row attack, but just not able to get the height on it. Point and side out over to the Eagles. That's what the Eagles were hoping with that timeout. Well, the Eagles send back Madison Lynn, a freshman, to serve for Arlington. 10 serving 16. The serve is up, comes across, drops in. Drops in for the ace. Point goes to the Eagles. Next serve coming up, drops, and that one goes long. So side out, point goes over to the Falcons. Sodom with the serve. Serves up, comes across. Sent forward by the Eagles, goes to the near side. The attack goes to the back row and out. Long on the attack, point goes to the Falcons. I was going to say, yeah, the score bug was a little off there. Should be 18 now. 18-11. Serve comes across. Eagles send it to the back row and goes long again. Point to the Falcons. 19-11 as the Falcons continue to serve. Serve hits the net and drops in for another service ace. So that is the first service ace for Sodom, but the fourth for the night for the Falcons. Next serve drops in. Eagles trying to rescue it. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up onto the far side. The attack by Mallory Shaw, just not able to do anything with it. And that is another kill for Shaw. That's her 8th kill of the night. 21-11. Falcons with the lead. Serves up, comes across, drops in. That one goes long. So side out, point goes over to the Eagles. Franz Lubers stepping back to serve for the Eagles. Comes to the near side and goes wide out. Point and side out. Falcons with a 22-12 lead, 10-point lead. Mallory Shaw back to serve. Shaw's serve comes across. Free ball going to be from the Eagles. Falcons set it up in the middle, and the attack goes long. As soon as Haley Campbell hit that one, she knew it was a little too deep. Point goes over to the Eagles. Eagles have Addie Helgenkamp coming to serve, and that one hits the net, and a violation side out. 23-13. So we see Ava Neubauer come in to serve with Grace Loudness. Serve comes across. Eagles free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons set it up on the near side. The attack gets through the blockers. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles on the far side. Past the blockers, but they're going to say net violation against the Falcons, so point goes to the Eagles. Corinne Crosland serving. Falcons keep it on the near side, dug out by the Eagles. Eagles free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the near side. The attack gets through the blockers and down. Point goes to the Falcons, and now we have set point. Going back to serve is Michaela Capello. And wasn't ready. False start on that one. Didn't hear the go-ahead whistle on that one. Now we have the serve coming across. Set point right there. Eagles on the far side with the attack. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons setting up to the near side with the attack. Blocked. But it ended up hitting the upright, so it was out of bounds. Point goes over to the Eagles. Still set point. Back to serve is Macy Wolf for the Eagles. Serve comes up, and that one is sent forward by the Falcons on the far side. The attack goes all the way across and drops in. Grace Lowndes with the kill, and that is set number 2. That puts us right now into the mid-game sponsors. Want to say thank you to mid-game sponsors being a part of all of our broadcasts, and that is One Staff, Raystone Wealth Partners, and Porky Butts. Again, thank you to all of the sponsors, but again, as we're halfway through, let's say thank you to the mid-game sponsors right here on WDCNEmedia.com.
Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com. Porky Butts Barbecue at 15475 Ruggles Street, Omaha is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. We want to say thank you for their support, and if you're looking for good barbecue, it's Omaha's best barbecue. It's stupid good. You can order online or talk about catering by going to porkybuttsbbq.com.
Our mid-game sponsors, Porky Butts, Raystone Wealth Partners, Brian Urban, and One Staff. We also want to say thank you to all the sponsors, a part of the Falcon and Pride Booster Club, for being a part of our broadcast, being a part of the activities and athletes right here at DC West. You want to learn more about them. Coming through here, you'll see a QR code for the Booster Club. Go ahead and click on that and be able to learn more and be a part of it. Again, get your name all a part of this. So we do want to say thank you to sponsors like the MVP sponsors include Anchor Roofing, AWS Well Company, One Staff, Raystone Wealth Partners, Brian Urban, Smart Freight Funding, TDH Roofing and Siding, and Porky Butts. The Falcon champions include Junk Stock, New Moon Cleaning, Omaha Animal Medical Group, and Dauber Construction. And Falcon partners include Beyond Dreams Custom Landscape, Cookie Cups, Shields, and Heidi Sescold Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Again, you can have your name a part of that and support all of the athletes and the Booster Club right here at DC West, and be a part of our broadcast on WDCNEmedia.com and BSDNlive.com. Well, the first two sets have gone to the Falcons fairly strongly. And Falcons start off with the serve. Coming in to serve, Haley Campbell gets to lead the way for the Falcons. So serves on its way, drops in. Eagles setting it up on the far side. The attack goes long. Out of bounds. First point to the Falcons. Again, we're part of the mid-game right here. But if the Falcons are able to win this set, we are done for the night. But service violation into the net right there. Side out over to the Eagles, ties it up at 1-1. Eagles are sending back Evie Kalhoff to serve. Comes across. Falcons on the near side. Tap it over the blockers, but get it back. The Eagles a little overhead to the back and out of bounds. So side out point goes over to the Falcons. And the Falcons send back Ava Neubauer to serve. Serve from Ava comes across. Sent forward and overhead. Nice attack and a kill right there by Mallory Shaw. Just straight into, I believe that was Brooklyn Ruskamp that got just hit hard by Mallory Shaw. Not able to do that. Next serve comes across. Eagles sending it forward. With the attack dug out by the Falcons. And we have a hit violation. So libero over the line hit. So point goes over to the Falcons. Next serve comes across, drops in. Eagles on the near side, taps it over the blockers and is able to get it to drop in. And with the kill, that was Addie Hilgenkamp. Going back to serve is Riley Kylo for the Eagles. Now the officials are ready. Serve, it comes across. Sent forward by the Falcons on the far side. Comes across. Free ball to the Eagles. Eagles send it all the way across the attack. Not able to get it over the net. 4-hit violation. Point goes over to the Falcons. 5-2. Falcons serving. Jetta Sodom with a serve. Serve comes across. Goes to the back row. Eagles all the way across the far side. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up. Onto the near side. Taps it over the blockers. Dug out by the Eagles. Just over the net. And able to get it to drop in. Mallory Shaw. Mallory Shaw with 10 kills so far tonight. Sodom serves again. Eagles send it to the far side. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the far side. Attack from the back row, just not able to get that to go over. Side out point to the Eagles. Leah Franz Lubers stepping back to serve for the Eagles. Serve drops in. Falcons on the far side with the attack comes across, goes wide. So Shaw tries to get another kill, but it's just a little bit overhit. Point goes over to the Eagles. 4 serving 6. Franz Lubers with a serve. Drops in. To the near side with the attack. Dug out by the Eagles. Miscommunication there. Side out point goes over to the Falcons. Mallory Shaw going back to serve for the Falcons. 7 serving 4, set number 3. Falcons with the first 2 sets. Second hit over, saved by the Falcons. Mallory Shaw from the back row with the attack. Second hit from the Eagles. Sent to the middle and tapped over the blockers. And there we have a kill by Kinley Nelson. Her 3rd kill of the night. Shaw getting ready to serve again. Serves up and comes across. Eagles send it to the far side. Set up by a second hit over to the Eagles. Eagles set it across to the far side. And with the kill, they gave that one to Macy Wolf. Addie Hilgenkamp going back to serve for Arlington. The Eagles with a 4-8 deficiency. Serve comes across, drops in. Falcons right in the middle with the attack. Tacks over, drops over the blockers. There we go. Kinley Nelson with another kill. So we have Amelia North coming in off the bench to serve for the Falcons. Serve comes across. Eagles setting it up in the middle with the attack goes the back row. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons on the near side with the attack. They're saying that the point goes over to the Eagles because it didn't get over the net, so it's out of bounds off of the Falcons. Crosland serving for the Eagles, and that one is a service error. Side out, goes out of bounds. Point goes to the Falcons. 10 serving 6. Jetta Sodom coming in. Going back to serve is North. Kinley Nelson, I'm sorry. Nelson with a serve comes across. On the near side, the attack into the hands of the Falcons out of bounds. Point goes over to the Eagles. Eagles with a 7-10 deficit. Going back to serve is Macy Wolf. Macy Wolf serve comes all the way across on the far side, and good placement with a nice kill right there is Grace Loans. Haley Campbell stepping back to serve, 11-7. Falcons with the lead. Serve comes across. Keeps in the middle. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons setting up to the near side with the attack. Not able to get it over the net. Point goes over to the Eagles. Evie Keilhoff going back to serve for the Eagles. Serve is up. Chasing it down. Free ball, but not able to get it over. Point goes to the Eagles. Keilhoff serving again. 9 serving 11. Serve comes across, drops in. Almost identical before. With the attack going long, another point goes over to the Eagles. Eagles bring it within 1. So Evie Keilhoff serving again. Nope. Not sure what's going on. She was ready to serve. It sounded like we got the go-ahead whistle, and then we got a whistle again.
We're going to replay that point.
Going to replay that point.
Hot dogs are $1. Pizza's $1.
All right. So here we go. 10 serving 11. Falcons right there in the middle. It goes long, ties it up. Falcons getting a little amped here as they're just hitting it too hard to the back, behind their back row. Keilhoff with the next serve. And that is a service ace. First time Arlington's been in the lead since early of the first period or the first set. Keilhoff with the next serve. Goes across. Falcons with the set. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles in the middle with the attack. Dug out by the Falcons. Second hit over. Eagles setting it up to the far side. And right there, Riley Kylo with a kill. Just being able to finesse it down the line on the other side. Arlington with a 13-11 lead. Serve comes across. Service error side out into the net. Falcons now trailing 12-13, sending Ava Neubauer back to serve. Green in also. Neubauer's serve. Go ahead's on the way. Eagles onto the far side. The attack goes across, hits the net, but rolls over and drops in. So side out, point to the Eagles. Eagles now with a 14-12 lead. Riley Kylo back to serve. Overhit and an ace. So 14-12. No, 15-12. Next serve comes across. Falcons sending it forward onto the far side. Taps over the blockers, dug out by the Eagles. Eagles sending it to the far side. Goes to the very back line and drops right inside for the point. Point goes to the Eagles. Eagles now with a 15-12 lead. 16-12. Next serve. Hits the net. And another service ace. 17. 17-12, and the Falcons take a timeout, which is, I would imagine they're doing that right now. We've been through the mid-game, brought to us by Porky Butts Barbecue, Raystone Wealth Partners, Brian Urban, and One Staff. Say thank you to all the sponsors, a part of the broadcast right here on WDCNEmedia.com.
Porky Butts Barbecue at 15475 Ruggles Street, Omaha is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. We want to say thank you for their support, and if you're looking for good barbecue, it's Omaha's best barbecue. It's stupid good. You can order online or talk about catering by going to PorkyButtsBBQ.com.
Welcome back as the Eagles serve to the Falcons, and the Falcons took the timeout. Set up Mallory Shaw for the kill. Side out. Point goes over to the Falcons. 13-17. Sodom going back to serve for the Falcons as they've trailed really the biggest deficit they've had this entire match. Serve is overhit. Set up. On to the near side, the attack goes in, dug out by the Eagles, overhit. Falcons setting it up. Battle right there at the line, and then taps it over the blockers, dug out by the Eagles. Eagles setting it up onto the far side. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons right in the middle with the attack. Mallory Shaw with the kill. That's her 12th kill for the night. 14-17. Falcons down by 3. Set number 3. They have the first 2 sets in their pocket. Sodom with the serve. Comes across. Drops in. Eagles on the near side with the attack. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons send it across to the near side. The attack goes across. Overhit, but not able to do anything with it. With a kill. Shaw with another one. 13 kills so far tonight. 15-17. Sodom with a serve. Comes across. Eagles on the far side. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the far side. And Shaw with attack goes long. Point goes to the Eagles. Side out. Leah Franz-Lubers going back to serve. 18 serving 15. Falcons set it up right in the middle. Taps it over the blockers. And Shaw with another kill. Side out. Point goes to the Falcons. Shaw going back to serve now. drops in. Eagles on the far side with the attack. Gets dug out by the Falcons. Falcons on the far side, gets set up. Green with the attack. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles right in the middle. Send it to the back row for the Falcons. Falcons on the near side with the attack. Goes up, and that's a kill by Kinley Nelson. So Nelson with the kill.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone.
Taking a moment right there. Sending it across. With the attack dug out by the Falcons. Falcons sending it forward onto the near side. Gets it over the blockers. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles with the attack. Dug out by Shaw. Shaw sends it forward. Neubauer on the near side. For the kill is Nelson. Kinley Nelson able to get that one to drop in. Ties it up at 18. Shaw with the serve. Serve comes across. Sent a free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons on the middle with the attack, taps over the blockers. Able to drop it in. Campbell with a kill. And that puts a timeout for the Eagles. And we'll take a timeout that's on purpose this time. It's Falcon Volleyball on WDCNEmedia.com and BSDN Live.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Back to Falcon Gymnasium is the Falcons taking on the Arlington Eagles. Set number 3. Shaw serving. With Macy Wolf with a kill and ties it back up at 19. Side out. Addie Hilgenkamp going back to serve. Comes across. And it's a service ace. Puts the Eagles back ahead 20-19. Eagles were ahead up to 5 points. Falcons were able to battle back. But now the Eagles again with the lead. Serve comes across, and that one goes long. Ties it up with a side-out service ace, or service error. So coming in for the Falcons to serve is Amelia North. North with a serve, comes across. Eagles setting it up on the far side, taps it over the blockers. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons on the near side with the attack. But it goes out. Point goes over to the Eagles. Side out again. 21-20. We did have a set earlier that was just back and forth like this. In fact, that was, I believe, set number 1. Serves forward. The Falcons sending it to the near side. The attack into the net. Point goes the Eagles. 22-20. And the Falcons take a timeout, and so will we, with more thanks to sponsors, part of the DC West Falcon Pride Booster Club on WDCNEmedia.com.
Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com.
I want to say thank you to Raystone Wealth Partners and all the sponsors. Service error right there by the Eagles gives the point over to the Falcons. Falcons trailing by 21-22. Set number 3. Falcons have won the first 2 sets. Going back to serve is Kinley Nelson for the Falcons. Serve comes across, drops in, and a service ace. Ties it up right there. Second service ace of the night, and it comes at a perfect time to be able to tie it up. Falcons looking to go ahead here. Serve comes across. And ace number 2. Or actually, it's number 3, but 2 in a row right there. So now the Falcons with a 23-22 lead. And the Eagles take the timeout at this point. So we'll go ahead and say thank you again to more sponsors right here on WDCNEmedia.com.
Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
Falcons with a 23-22 lead, and the Falcons serve. Kinley Nelson serving. Comes across. And that one sent forward. A free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons, free ball back over to the Eagles. Chasing it down. The Eagles set it up on the far side. The dugout by the Falcons, but it goes wide and out of bounds and ties it back up. Side out over to the Eagles. Macy Wolf going back to serve for the Eagles. Tied at 23 in set number 3. Eagles need to win this set to continue on to the 4th set. Comes across. Falcons setting it up on the near side. The attack goes long. 24-23, so we have set point for set number 3. Falcons needing to do something here if they want to be able to close this out. Serve comes in. Taps over the blockers. Overhit. Falcons ready for it. Overhit again. But waiting for it on the Eagles side. So we go into set number 4 as the Eagles battle back. And we'll go ahead and say thank you to all the sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club, right here on BSDNlive.com and WDC NE Media.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com. Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard. Apply today, osmcareers.com. One staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com. Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com. New Moon Cleaning is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports and Activities and Booster Club. You can check out New Moon Cleaning, where you can refresh, renew, and revive your home. Find them at new-moon-cleaning.com.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium as we're going into set number 4. Falcons were pretty strong in the first 2 sets, and then the battle was back and forth until the very end when the Eagles were able to force a 4th set. And we'll see what happens at this point. Now, again, I want to say thank you to all the sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club. Eagles with the serve, drops in for the Falcons. Falcons on the far side with Mallory Shaw, able to drive it right on down the line for the kill. Starting the 4th set off with an exclamation point. Going back to serve is Amelia North with a 1-0 4th set serve. Serves up. Overhit and waiting for it. Mallory Shaw was able to find that overhead and just get another kill. 16 kills so far tonight. Quiet crowd right now as we continue on. Nice teardrop serve. And service ace right there for North. So point goes over to the Falcons as Arlington was not able to handle that one. Next serve comes across, and there's a service ace for North. 3rd of the evening. 4-0. Waiting for the next serve. Goes ahead and comes across. Having a free ball back over and waiting for the block. The Falcons were able to get that one blocked. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up. Comes back over the Falcons. Falcons on the near side with the attack. Goes the back row for the Eagles. Eagles setting it up to the far side. Goes across. Dug out by the Falcons. Sent forward. Free ball back over to the Eagles. Eagles setting it up on the near side with the attack. Into the blockers. Dug out again. And with a kill right there, Jetta Sodom. Her 5th kill of the night. 5-0. Amelia North still serving. Drops in. Eagles send it to the far side. The attack into the top of the net. Point to the Falcons. 6-0. Another serve on the way. Comes across. Drops in. Eagles having to chase after it a bit. The attack goes wide. Now we have a 7-0 lead for the Falcons. Set up, serve drops, and hits the net. Side out, service violation. Point goes over to the Eagles. Amelia North with a good series, though. Serving for the Eagles was Riley Kylo. And able to drop it in. North with a kill. So her first kill. Jettis Autumn back to serve for the Falcons. Serve set up, sent back. Eagles. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the far side. Shaw with a kill across the court. Able to get that one to drop in. Point goes to the Falcons. 9 serving 1. Sodom hits the net and side out. Point goes over to the Eagles. Eagles rotate in Leah Franz-Lubers for the service. 2 serving 9 in set number 4. Waiting for the table judge to be ready. Serve comes across, drops in. Overhit, back over. And back over for an overhit. And waiting for it, ready to go was Green. Kaylee Green with a kill. Mallory Shaw comes back in to serve. 10 serving 2. Serve comes across, drops in. Goes to the far side for the Eagles. Dug out by the Falcons. Falcons to the back row. Shaw with the attack and a kill. Kill from the back row, and that brings a timeout by the Eagles. And we'll go ahead and take another timeout right here. Say thank you to more sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club on WDCNEmedia.com.
Omaha Animal Medical Group is a full-service veterinary clinic located at 3316 North 120th Street in Omaha. Our 3 doctors are available for regular appointments, walk-ins, emergencies, and surgical procedures. Dr. Courtney Knott of Omaha Animal Medical Group offers small animal veterinary in-home visits to Valley and Waterloo residents. This is a low-stress option for your pet's health care needs.
Omaha Animal Medical Group, where pets are family.
Porky Butts Barbecue at 15475 Ruggles Street, Omaha is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. We want to say thank you for their support, and if you're looking for good barbecue, it's Omaha's best barbecue. It's stupid good. You can order online or talk about catering by going to porkybuttsbbq.com.
Coming out of the timeout, Falcons leading 11-2, set number 4. Falcons have 2 sets. Eagles have 1 set. Shaw continuing to serve. Serve comes across. Eagles sending it forward. Second hit over to the Falcons. Falcons dig it out and send it back to Shaw for the attack. And able to get the kill from the back row. Point goes over the Falcons. 12 serving 2. Shaw continuing to serve. Serves on its way, drops in. Eagles having to free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons at the front, keep it to the near side, the attack. That one goes long. Point goes over to the Eagles, and going back to serve for the Eagles is Addie Hilgenkamp. Here comes the serve from the Eagles. Sent forward by the Falcons to the near side. The attack blocked. Free ball back over. Good rescue by the Falcons. Gets through. Falcons set it up onto the far side. The attack by Green, and there's the kill. So Kaylee Green with a kill. Side out, point goes over to the Falcons. Neubauer coming in. So Ava Neubauer back to serve. The serve is up, comes across, and not able to chase it down. There's an ace for Neubauer. It's her first ace of the night. And we're ready for the next serve. Comes across, drops at the net. Not able to get it over. Side out. Arlington with the point. Falcons with a 10-point lead, 14-4. Back to serve is Crossland. Falcons sending it forward in the middle. Taps over the blockers. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles on the middle. Go to the back row for the Falcons. Falcons setting it up on the near side with the attack. Going up and the kill. That is Kinley Nelson. Her 7th kill. So going back to serve is Kinley Nelson. Serve is up, comes across. And that's a service ace for Kinley Nelson. That's her 4th service ace. Next serve on its way. Eagles send it to the near side. Free ball back to the back row. Falcons. Free ball back over to the Eagles. Eagles setting it up right on the far side and getting up with the kill. That is Macy Wolf. Point goes over to the Eagles. Going back to serve is Wolf. 5 serving 16 in set number 4. Serve comes across. Falcons go to the back row and overhit back to the Falcons. Falcons setting up to the near side. Set. Sodom with a kill. Point over and side out to the Falcons. Haley Campbell going back to serve for the Falcons. 17 serving 5. Serve comes across. Having to chase it down. Eagles free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons on the far side with the attack. Dug out but not goes out of bounds, so that's a kill. So I believe that kill went to Grace Loudons. Going back to serve is Haley Campbell. Getting the go ahead. 18 serving 5. Serve comes across. Eagles at the net and hit the net. Point goes to the Falcons. 19 serving 5. Campbell serving again. Goes far, and that's a service ace. 20 serving 5. Serve on its way. Having to chase it down. Free ball back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up onto the far side. Taps it over the blockers. And miscommunication. Nobody there. Grace Lowndes with the kill. .21 serving 5. Comes and hits the net and does not roll over. Serves violation side out. Point goes over to the Eagles. Eagles with a pretty large mountain to climb right now. 6 serving 21. Comes across. Falcons on the near side, taps it into the blockers, not able to get it over. That's a point going over to the Eagles. Kalhoff going back to serve again. 7 serving 21. Serves across. Falcons on the near side. Mallory Shaw gets it to drop in. So with a kill, that brings a side out and point over to the Falcons. 22-7, going back to serve is Amelia North. Serves up, and that one goes long. Side out point to the Eagles. 22-8, Falcons leading. Riley Kylo, serve for the Eagles. Drops in. Falcons sending it forward. The attack goes across but goes long. So Green sends it a little too harsh. Point goes to the Eagles. 9 serving 22. Kylo. Back to serve. Serve is up, comes across. Falcons keep it on the near side. Not able to time it right. Point goes to the Eagles. Still 22-10 now. Eagles trying to climb out of the hole. Kylo with a serve. Goes long. Service violation side out. Point to the Falcons. Coming in to serve for the Falcons is Isabel Urban. Urban's serve comes across, drops in. Second hit back over to the Falcons. Falcons setting it up. Back row attack goes long. Point goes over to the Eagles. So Ava. Leah Franz-Lubers, the libero, back to serve for the Eagles. Serve drops in, and that's the service ace. 12 serving 23. Falcons get it back over. Dug out by the Eagles. Eagles keep it to the near side. The attack goes across the back row for the Falcons. Falcons try to get it up to Shaw, just not able to get it high enough to go to over. Point Eagles. 10 points separates the two. 13-23. Franz-Lubers continuing to serve. Comes across. Falcons keep it right in the middle with the attack, setting it up. Now Mallory Shaw was able to get that kill. That's her 21st kill of the night, and she goes back. Set and match point right now. 24-13, Mallory Shaw back to serve. Serve is up, comes across. Overhit. Falcons set it up onto the far side, and Green with the kill, and that is the match. 25-13. The Falcons are able to wrap that one up. So again, the first 2 sets went to the Falcons, then the Eagles won the 3rd set with a big battle towards the end. And then the Falcons decisively wrapping things up in the 4th set. So we will get into the post game as is brought to us by Smart Freight Funding. And TDH Roofing. I want to say thank you to all the sponsors again. And hopefully we'll have one of the ladies come up to be able to talk with us regarding the match and the season and how things are going and, well, how the first quarter of school went so far. But again, we want to say thank you to all the sponsors, including Junk Stock, New Moon Cleaning, Omaha Animal Medical Group, Dauber Construction, Beyond Dreams Custom Landscapes, Cookie Cups, Shields, Heidi Seskel, Berkshire Hathaway Home Service, Anchor Roofing, AWS Well Company, One Staff, Raystone Wealth Partners, Brian Urban, Porky Butts, and our post-game sponsors, Smart Freight Funding and TDH Roofing and Siding.
Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com. Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com.
It's our post-game brought to us by TDH Roofing and Smart Freight Funding right here on WDCNEmedia.com and BSDN Live. We do have somebody who led the way with kills tonight, Mallory Shaw.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for coming up tonight.
Thank you for having me, yeah.
What a big night for you this was. And you are a team leader oftentimes, but really just tonight, just able to hit those. What was going through your mind as this was rolling in?
I just wanted to go out there and win, be 4 for 4 for home games, really like seal that deal and find our way to conference champions. Now,
did Coach taking a tumble over there throw everybody off in that third set? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I mean, I looked over and I saw him on the ground, and I was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but at least there was a lot of laughter
yep.
there.
Oh, yeah, it was all fun.
But so the season, how do you feel the season's been going for you guys?
It's been going really good, actually. There's been some ups and downs, but we always find a way to come back better and improve over season. We take a lot of time in practice talking about how we can be better, how we can improve on the next game, and I think it's helped us a lot through the season.
And so you're one quarter into this is your junior year, right?
Yep.
So how is school going with everything going on? How do you balance that out?
It's a lot, especially with all the away games we've had, leaving school early. But we talk to our teachers, we communicate with them, and it's all pretty good, easily to balance it out, yeah.
And you're one of the top students around, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was convincing. But
yeah.
So, as the season continues, are you guys already starting to think districts and all that stuff? How to be able to focus in on that? How do you focus on that without being distracted by it?
We just, like I said, we come in every day ready to work and practice. Our major goal, we have goals that we set every year, and one of our goals is to make it to state. And we keep that in the back of our minds at every practice, every game, how we can be better, how we can improve to reach that goal and to make it to state for one more year.
Now, it's senior night as well. We honored 5 seniors.
Yep.
You've been kind of taught by them. Looking at their example, are you starting to be that leader for that next generation, those underlings behind you?
Yeah, the seniors left a great
legacy.
Yeah, to really back off of and really show how to lead the team, how to, just improve. And they've been great leaders. All my 3 years that I've been here, they've just been great. It doesn't matter if they were underclassmen, if they're upperclassmen, they were always leading in some sort of way.
All right. Well, again, so one quarter is complete. We're halfway, just better than halfway through the volleyball season. Couple more home games still coming up.
Yep. Oh,
and so then, of course, the away games. Is it different focusing for the away games than the home games, or just hit it the same?
Just hit it the same, just go out there and give it your full effort every time, no matter if it's home, if it's away, who our opponent is.
All right, congratulations. You had what, how many, 23 kills tonight?
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah,
something
you don't
around
remember
there,
something
yeah.
right like that. So,
Yep.
again, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
a great evening, and we look forward to the rest of the season with you and the rest of the team.
Yep. Thank you so much.
That was Mallory Shaw with us right here on BSDN Live and WDCNEmedia.com. It's a postgame brought to us by Smart Freight Funding and TDH Roofing and Siding. Again, that wraps it up in 4 sets. The Falcons pull it off right here. And so we look forward to coming back tomorrow night as the football team will be hosting Mount Michael. So we'll be turning sights that way and continuing to bring you coverage. It's all right here on BSDNlive.com and WDCNEmedia.com. Until